Hi, welcome to Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. In today's session, we will discuss about how to manage or how to prepare bill submission in Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. Suppose in your business, if you are giving credit facility to your customers, for example, some of the customers may be making payment in 15 days, 30 days, and 45 days. And if you are issuing bills regularly to these customers, what will happen is normally either the delivery boy or the collection boy or along with the driver, you will be sending the goods to the customer. When you send the goods with the delivery challan, you will be also enclosing the invoice copy through this messenger or drivers. In some cases, there is a possibility to misplace the invoices while making the delivery, and there is a chance of not getting this invoice to the right person, and it will affect the delay in making payment from the accounts department, because in some cases the copy of invoices may not reach into the hands of the right person who are handling the accounts. To avoid this mishandling of invoice copies to the accounts department, we can make a habit of issuing a bill submission covering letter along with a copy of the invoices during that period, and you can deliver this letter to the accounts department and acknowledge the submission letter with sign and stamp. In this way, you can ensure that all the sales bills you have issued to a specific customer, the corresponding invoice copies are reached into the right hands, so that there will not be any delay in making the payment, or accounts of both customers as well as your books of accounts will be in the same page. To demonstrate this, let us create a customer ledger. To create a ledger account, from the main menu, choose create general ledger. Suppose my customer name is Friends Private Limited. Since it is a customer ledger, choose the accounts group as customer from the default accounts group, and just save this ledger account. Account created successfully. Now let us enter the contact information and address of this customer. Mr. Mejo is the contact person in this company, and this is the contact number. Address is ABC Tower 401 Cochin, Kerala 32. Location is Cochin. The landmark is opposite SBI ATM. The GST number is whatever the GST number you can enter it here, and here you can declare whether the customer is a regular GST payer or under composition, that you can declare here, and after that we can mention a remark about this customer. Here I am mentioning hardware and electrical retailer. After entering all this information, let us save this customer information. Now let us go to the chart of accounts. I am filtering customers. The account we have created is Trends. Here we can see Trends Private Limited. At the moment, all the balances are zero because we have just created and we haven't entered or posted any sales invoice to this customer. Now we will make 2-3 sales invoices. To make a sales entry from the work center, there are various sales panels are available. Default sales, barcode sales. Default and barcode, the user is not able to change or modify the unit price while making the sales invoices. If you want to change the unit price while generating the sales invoice, you can use sales custom rate sales panel. Also, if you want to put a remark line against each item you are selecting in the sales invoice, we can make use of this sales custom rate and remark. For example, if you are dealing with a electronic product, for every product there may be different serial numbers as well as guarantee or warranty period, expiry information. In such cases, if you want to add any extra information about each product you are including in the sales bill, you can make use of this sales panel, sales with custom rate and remark. So let us make a sales entry. The customer is Trends Private Limited. The item I am selecting is PVC pipe 75 mm, 25 meter I am billing. The another item is PVC pipe 110 mm. This one also I am billing 15 meters. The total bill amount is 5250. The payment method I am choosing is credit. Suppose this customer, we have an agreement that customer will make the payment every 30 days. So credit I am selecting as the payment method. Let us save this sales bill. Let us make one more transaction. The customer is Trends. The item I am selecting is coupler. The quantity is 35. another item is motor pump Kirloskar. Two numbers I am selecting. The total bill amount is 1,36,125. Here also the payment type I am using is credit. If you select the payment method credit, automatically cursor will be moved to the credit column. Let us save this sales bill. Now here we have created two sales invoice in the name of trends. Let us make one more. Customer is trends. Here the item I am selecting is LED tube set. 10 numbers I am invoicing. The another item is LED circular box. This one also I am billing 10 quantity. So the total bill amount is 3,310. So I have created three sales invoices into the account of the customer trends. Let us see the ledger account of this customer. Print ledger. The customer I am choosing is trends. Here we can see the ledger name is Trends Private Limited. There are three bills we have invoiced in the name of this trends. First one is 5,250. The second one is 1,36,125. The third invoice amount is 3,310. So the closing balance receivable to us is 1,44,685. So all these sales we have issued with a payment mode credit. After 15 or 30 days of the sales invoices, the customer will issue or make payment for these outstanding payments. Consider we have dispatched these goods through our driver. Since the drivers are normally do not have much academical qualification, either they have sent or dropped the invoice in the delivery department, and there is a chance of misplacing this invoice in the delivery department or receiving department of the customer, and there is a chance of not reaching the invoice copy into the accounts department. So in order to avoid this situation, also in 15 days or 30 days time, by sending a bill submission to this accounts department, they can also reconcile how many invoices have been generated into their account. If any of the invoices they found missing, they can check with their receiving department and account those bills into the accounts. In this way, by sending this bill submission, we can make a reconciliation of your sales bill issued to a specific customer. So let us make a bill submission, how to make in or how to prepare in Brainweaver's e-trade retail management system. From the work center, choose the option bill submission. Here in the top, you can see the submission number. This is auto-generated sequential number. System will automatically create this number. And the date on which you are issuing this bill submission, by default, system will generate the current date. By pressing the enter key, system will ask us to which customer you are preparing this bill submission. Now choose the customer trends. Here we can see the customer name is Trends. Now we have to choose the bill numbers. When you choose a specific customer from the customer list, system will display all the invoices which have been issued to this specific customer only. By pressing the enter key, we can see we have generated 3 sales invoices to this customer Trends. That system will show in this list. So I am selecting the first bill, second bill, and third bill. If you want to remove any of the bill, suppose if any of these 3 bills we have issued to this customer is, we have issued the submission letter earlier, by mistake you have entered any of such bill that you have included in the previous submission, by clicking the cursor on a specific bill number and by clicking this delete button, we can remove that bill from this current bill submission. Once you have selected all the bills that you wish to submit, click on the save button. Here we can see system will generate a bill submission letter in a beautiful format. The customer address to the customer, contact number, contact person. Dear sir, madam, we are hereby submitting the following bills for your acknowledgement. The unique submission number is 26. The date on which the submission is being prepared is 3rd September. The submission amount is 1,44,685. And what are the bills we are acknowledging or enclosing along with this submission is bill number so and so, the amount. All such information you can see here. And in the bottom you can see, hope you will look into the matter and do the needful. Thanking you. The enclosures, it means along with this submission letter, you have to enclose a copy of all the invoices you have mentioned in this bill submission, so that the accounts department of this customer can verify and check all the invoices we are mentioning in this bill submission is already in their hands and it is already accounted in their books of accounts. So this will be very useful for the customers concerned department to audit and check and ensure that all the sales bills that have been generated into the customer's account is accounted and all the copies of the invoices are in their files. So by doing this process, the accounts department of the customers can process the payment on time without any delay. If you want to generate the bill submission of the previously created submissions, by clicking this print alt button, system will display a list of all the submission we have created earlier. When you choose a specific bill submission and by pressing this go button, system will display or generate the bill submission copy. Similarly, normally what is the procedure is, once you have prepared a bill submission, one copy along with the invoices you will email or post to the customer for their acknowledgement. Once you have received the acknowledgement copy from the customer, you will file the hard copy of that acknowledgement in your file. Periodically, you can open that file and check the status of each bill. It means the payment status of each bill. For example, here, if you click on the status button, how many bill submissions you have been prepared earlier, that will be displayed in this status list along with the submission number. Here we can see the recent submission number is 26. If you type 26 here, system will filter all the invoices which we have enclosed in the submission number 26. Here we can see under the submission number 26, the total submission amount is 1,44,685. What are the bills we have enclosed in this submission? We can see here 531, 532 and 533. The amount also you can see here. And in the right side, we can see the amount received against each bill. Here we haven't received any payment from the customer. That is the reason amount received is showing as 0. Suppose when you check this bill submission and if all these three bills amount is already received, we can remove such hard copy of that submission document from the physical file. It means you have already received all the payments. If any of the payment is pending from a specific submission, how many bills payment you have received, that you can mark it on the hard copy and keep it for further auditing. Once you received all the payment from a specific submission, you can pull it out from the file and destroy it. So in this way, you can prepare the bill submission in Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. This preparation of bill submission procedure is, and this mechanism is very commonly used in all the good companies to make a discipline in the sales issuing in department as well as accounts department of both parties, to ensure that proper auditing of sales invoices are being happened. No any sales invoices you have issued in the name of a specific customer is accounted and reached into the hands of the right person that can be verified and acknowledged with the help of this bill submission. Now let us go to the chart of accounts. Here we can see trends is the customer we have created. Earlier when we checked this ledger account of or chart of accounts, the outstanding amount receivable was zero. Now since we have issued 3 invoices to this customer, the present outstanding amount receivable is 1,44,685, which is showing as a debit balance. If you put the cursor on these trends and by pressing the enter key, for a quick reference, system will display all the sales invoices or all the transaction we have posted in this specific customer ledger account Trends Private Limited. So thank you for watching this video.